What's good, guys? Back in with another video, and this one we're just going to look at some of the top 5 best consumables and things to put into your 4, 5 and 6 slots. This is my personal opinion. This is what I've scoured for, some of the cheaper ones, and it's mainly to do with DPS and damage and getting those numbers. So my favourite one, let's start off, is the Alliance Battle Horn. It comes from the one of the events, Call to Arms. If you manage to pick it up, great. If not, wait for the next one. I'm sure you can pick it up then. What we're looking at here is increasing your action points regeneration by 33% and your power by 4,000 for 60 seconds. When you take damage, the remaining cooldown of the horn is reduced by 1 second. So it's a no-brainer. You know, you start a battle, especially a single target boss fight, and you're not going to take that much damage because you're moving out of the reds and the zones. You pop it, you get an extra 4,000 power, and you're getting that 33% regeneration. So that always gets slots. This is in no particular order as well, so I'm going to do my top 5 and then just some honourable mentions. Second one for me is going to be Wildstorm Elixir. Somebody pointed this out to me in a comment on a previous video. Thank you, I completely forgot about it. I used to use them all the time on Xbox when you could stack and do some weird next level stuff where your crit severity is like 2000% anyway. Wildstorm Elixir is second in my tray, so it grants you 400 additional crit strike. That's fine. What we're after is the critical severity for 10%. That's a 10% increase for 3,600 seconds. Like, you know, how hard is it to get an extra 10% crit severity in this game? You know, you've got to get these types of companions are expensive. You've got to upgrade them. You've got to get this. You've got to get that. So that extra 10% is great, and you can get them from your Vault of Piety. Probably said that wrong. Yes, I have. Anyway, every day you log in, you pray, you get the coins. It costs 2 coins for 1. It's great. I don't know why I completely forgot about it, but yeah, definitely pick some of those up. So that gets slotted. Next, I love the doohickey. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think this thing's great. Deal 48,742 damage to your target and foe and enemies nearby. It's great. Like, I don't feel like it gets scaled as hard as we do when we're doing other types of content, and it's one of them, you know, you finish your rotation, you just click in your at wills, waiting, pops up, it's there, recharges 30 seconds, so you can get it off pretty quick, and it's dealing quite a bit of damage, especially with a bunch of enemies and a bunch of mobs. So it's a great little one to have. Obviously, healing potions, we all need it, especially if we don't run with a good cleric or a healer. So that my normal tray would consist of, swap those two round, that's my tray. So walk into a battle, I pop the horn, I throw my doohickey, I'll do my rotation. By the time I've finished all my rotation, my doohickey's ready to go again. Throw that bad boy, start my rotation, and just rinse and repeat and go from there. So that's those. And in last place, I'm going to give it to this one, Superior Flask of Potency. They're really cheap to pick up. They're really cheap. You can make them yourself if you want to. But we're looking at increases crit severity by 7.5%. It's insane. It's crazy. 7.5%. That's what we're after. It's like in total, that's 7.5 plus the extra 10. That's 17.5% crit severity we're getting already from that. Couple honourable mentions: Grand Summer Feast, again crit severity by 2.5%. Your deflect chance is going to go up. Your power is going to go up by nearly 4,000. Your accuracy is going up, and your crit chance as well. Again, it's a great little, and they're quite cheap as well to pick up. Most of these are pretty cheap. I'm talking under, apart from the ones you got to pay with your praying coins, but I think the doohickey is the most expensive one, and even that was about 80,000. So they are relatively cheap. If you can't afford the doohickey, you can get the smaller ones. Not going to do as much damage, obviously, but it's an 8-second cooldown. Just sit and spam them, just throw them, just have fun. So that's an honourable mention. The Grand Summer Feast again is cheap, but if I had to pick, it would be these 5. So these are my top 5. So again, just run through them. Battle Horn, we're getting power and action point regen. We're getting crit severity from the Flask of Potency. We're getting crit severity again from the elixir, and doohickey is just going to be a bunch of damage and potion of healing, because they're cheap. They're going to heal you for, well, they heal me for half a bar at least, because I have no hit points at all. And it's just a great one to always have slotted, you know, because sometimes you get into those tricky situations where you need that little bit of health before your healer can start doing his rotation again, or you think you're going to get hit with a big hit. So it's always good to have them slotted. So they're my definite slotties. I think before a big boss fight, especially endgame stuff, it would be a case of, okay, I'm going to eat the summer feast, I'm going to take an elixir, and I'm going to take a potency. So straight off the bat, before you've even walked into that room, you're gaining 17.5% crit severity. No, you're not actually. You're gaining more than that. You're gaining 19% crit severity off the bat. You're getting 4,000 extra power, and your crit strike's going to go up by 1,006, 1,002. Your accuracy's going up by 400. So yeah, it's mainly the crit severity. So what we'll do is we'll just scroll down. Right, crit severity as it stands is at 117, and that is because I accidentally already drank one. Let's see, where is it? I'm sure I already drank a potion. Yeah, there we go. So I already drank a Wildstorm elixir because I was trying to move it. I double clicked it. So we've got that 10% from that one. So we're at 117, so that's procced anyway. Let's go ahead, take one of these. 124.5, take one of these. So we're at 127 crit severity, and that's before we've even popped this bad boy. So let's pop that now. And I was at what, 128,000 power, and just by those alone, we're stacked at 137. So it's almost 10,000 power. 10,000 more power. Our crit strike's gone up, our accuracy's gone up, our combat advantage has gone up, and the main thing that we're after is crit severity's gone up by quite a bit, you know, that 19%. So we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to hit pretty hard. So yeah, they're my top 5 choices. Top 5 choices. Let's see if I can move that. Stick that over there. Top 5 choices for me. I know the pocket pet is a good one, but it's not guaranteed that you're going to get that 5% extra crit severity. It's a chance, so I don't really run that. If you guys know of any others, definitely let me know. Comment down below. I'll see if I can pick some up, add them to my list. But yeah, they're the ones I run. Horn. I have my healing potion in the middle, which gets closest for my fingers, and then I have the doohickey at the end. That's it. So power, damage, heals, and then I keep these in my tray, keep these in my inventory, sorry, so I know, okay, we're at a gate ready to face a boss, a single target, or anything. Just pop them, you know. You're gonna be hitting big numbers, big numbers. So yeah, cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see anything different, if you want me to. I know people are saying Lair of the Mad Mage. It is hard to get a group together to run and record at the same time and have a smooth run, if that makes sense. So I don't want to show you like 24 minutes of chopped up videos of we just constantly dying or this, that and the other. So yeah, that'll be coming soon, don't worry about that. But yeah, cheers for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know. Peace.